Alright, today we're working on our support for our utility cart because it is 40 degrees and raining, inch of rain today, cold, rainy, November, I don't know what is today, 20th? It's Friday, 20th, 21st, something. So we were switching to indoor projects, and this was one that we had made a prototype before. So now we're going to try to start constructing it out of metal. And the thought was that, you know, this was made out of wood, but we're going to make it out of steel. And we bought this to go here to be a, if I could, so you can pull it, right? So it's going to be a pull latch. But now we have to do, you know, this makes it look like you just drill a hole and do that. But we were planning on using 1/8 inch thick by 1 by 1 angle iron. So, you know, that doesn't work because it sticks through, and this is going to be right up against this plate here. So my thought was, buy a nut. I think this is the 3/4 fine. Right, so I can do it one-handed. Not too bad. And then weld this nut here, and that would be about right. So it seems like this piece is the driving piece before I can determine final dimensions on all this. So I think I'm going to, this is kind of like the dimension height that I need about. All depends how this nut gets welded on. So I think we're going to use these measurements, but add a little bit in case we gotta modify the prototype. Cut some pieces. I don't have welding equipment, so I'm going to try to bolt the pieces I can, and then we're going to have to see what friend I can use to get this welded on, and then that will drive these pieces here. Alright, we used our chop saw, and we got 2 10-inch pieces and an 8-inch, and we're going to clean up and round off the edges here and then bolt them together. Alright, so we got our piece on the bottom and we clamped it to the uprights. I can't weld them now. I think I'm going to put a bolt. I'm going to measure them and put bolts in those for now. It'll eventually be welded so it doesn't wobble side to side like this. It'll be strong. But I do need to figure out how to put this bolt on here, so I think I'm going to have to notch this so this nut can sit instead of offset, or sit straight across, because I don't have that room. So I think I'm going to notch this. That's the plan. Alright, so we cut the notch out of here. There's the piece. And we use the cut-off saw. Well, it's a saw, but cut-off blade. But as we can see, it's going to be a bit of grinding to get this flat. But that's our next step. Alright, so we cut a notch out of that angle so that this can line up in the middle and get tack welded to right there. I think that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll drill a hole for this to go through. Alright, so we got these two pieces and the foot made. I bolted those, and I put bolts in here for hinges. So that's how it's gonna look. So this is down, and this is going to be in here, and then I'd pull the pin and slide down here and pop in there, and then this would be in the up position. Make more sense once it's on there, but it is dark and cold and rainy, and I'm not going to go outside and do that right now. So we need to get this nut welded on there. I'm going to drill a hole. Need to get these probably, I guess, tack welded, maybe just for stability for the side, but it's pretty sturdy side to side because of the plates. And then I need this piece made probably out of 1/8 inch or 1/16 sheet, a piece here, and the two sides, and it'll be good.